football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Today, a good one in the NFC West. It's the San Francisco and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. A very good field position to start as the return is past the Rams, once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009. That's caught by Puka.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time. I hope that some of that experience works in his favor today, and when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one caught by Adams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got field, stay aggressive and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the 1st down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
1st down, Stafford. Oh, man, open right side. He's got him. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 49ers' 17-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. The motion man is Nakua. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I can promise you, Mike, when this play call went into the headset of the quarterback, nobody on the coaching staff thought this play was going to result in a sack. This ball is expected to come out quick, wide receiver screen, and do the rest after the catch. Something was thrown off with the timing, and quarterback had no choice but to eat it and gets taken down for a sack.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
What is this?
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good, and the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Patrick Taylor now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State. That's Christian McCaffrey.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First down, 49ers.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Purdy. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and 2. Here we go. We need 2. Here's Purdy. On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
14-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. First down, San Francisco.
I'm not having fun anymore. I go nowhere. What's that? Kidding me?
Awful. There's just disgraceful.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the 1st down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
That's taken in by Jennings. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
2nd and 7. Purdy. They'll try to set this McCaffrey. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
And it's 3rd down.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one caught the 4. And And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
McCaffrey is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, Rams 3.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going with their second possession. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
To throw on second down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down. Give, it's McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Omar Spates on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He's got his man. Completes a Pearsall. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-3 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Rick Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Rams offense ready to get back at it. Atwell sent in motion here. Look wide. Get this one complete. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Atwell sent in motion here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Intended for Puka Nakua. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. Escaping to his left. And a nice run, close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
It's a gain of 8.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Ricky Pearsall deep for the Niners. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
49ers.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again is Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. They send Britton Covey back deep. That's taken at about the 14. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Rams offense ready to take over possession of the football. Play action, Stafford. Throw, left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
2-2 as well. It's a gain of 7. brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
4th down.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down to bail themselves out.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Kittle is the man in motion. They run once more with McCaffrey. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
3rd, they need 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's the right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Stafford gonna tap this one forward. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And 7.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brought down by Michael Williams. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Niners' 14-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. That's hauled in at the 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Williams will score. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown, Rams.
Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
13. Rams 10.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. 49ers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
5 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9
yards. First down, San Francisco.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Back to the air again is Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down. Up the middle. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Spates on the stop. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First down, San Francisco.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Here's Purdy.
Purdy's pass. Complete to Christian McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Rams' 7-yard line.
Look to throw. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he'll take it on in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6. Left on the second quarter clock.
Second down at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Got this. Gotta get down back here.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Stafford. Going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Third and 2. Here we go. Here's Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable with Taylor. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
2nd and 10. Purdy will give this one to McCaffrey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. The sideline that's caught by Pearsall. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was, it allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Rams 10.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to start
And
that
the
drive.
Rams
And a quick first down.
First
Well, there's
and
not a
10
whole lot
at
of
the
fancy going on
41-yard
here,
line.
Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
Play action now for Stafford. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Williams. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8,
He's across
and sets
midfield
up
to the
3rd
49-yard
down.
line. It's a gain
Very
of 8.
positive returns
Brings up
on that
3rd
run. I mean,
and
really,
1.
the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Hey, watch your move. Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving. Solid 29. Solid 29.
From the gun, here's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee.
Stafford's pass complete to number 89, Tyler Higbee. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6.
Down at the
And it sets up
41.
3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Come on, we know what's coming. Let's go. We know what's coming.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup
It's
of
a gain
8.
of 8. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
To the left side, and Adams has it.
Stafford's pass to number 17, Devontae Adams. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up
And
the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Communicate.
On the carry, it's Williams. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler.
Brought
It's
down
2nd
at
down.
the 18-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, D.
Stafford now. The pass is caught left side. That's Parkinson.
Complete to
Well, he's brought
Kirby
down. That
Parkinson.
pass is going to pick up 4.
A gain of 4.
And bring up
brings
third
up
down.
third and 4.
No, do something. You guys are embarrassing us.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
That's just a brutal miss, especially on third down. I mean, if he delivers a good ball, Mike, that's a completion, first down, and this drive is alive. And I think he just tried to be a little too perfect, and he overshoots his target, and he's not there in time to reel it in.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Stafford to throw it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 18-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. A run here with McCaffrey. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, 49ers.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
35-yard line.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy now on second down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Complete to
Purdy on target to Ayuk. And the 49ers have a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not, and when he throws it, catch it.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 43, it's second and 3. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down.
A gain of
after
7.
a gain of 7.
And the 49er first down.
Now it's McCaffrey. And a good run there. Does it get him 5 yards?
On the handoff. Quinton Lake on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Tackle on the 25-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, 49ers.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. To the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second and 5. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
And it all starts with that missed block up front. Anytime a defender is able to get upfield and vertical that far, there's just really not much you can do to stop him.
Third down, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. They will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
At the 9-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Brought down behind the line.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Third and goal. It's Purdy. And he will score! Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers.
Waste of time.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Rams 10. Jake Moody to kick
So,
off
following
for the
that
49ers.
touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Rams offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Tutu Atwell. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Back to throw is Stafford. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the Rams' 30-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Purdy to throw. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Here's McCaffrey, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Rams take over.
Rams offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 on the pickup. First down, L.A.
That's good for a Rams.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Atwell sent in motion here. They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, he in motion. I'm not having fun anymore.
Terrible. What is that?
Who wants my jersey?
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. 2nd down, it's Stafford. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
Good
of
work
16
after the
yards.
catch. They get 16 and a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of 1.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on 3rd down. They try to hit him with a screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen
Loss
pass.
of a yard. It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First down.
And while this game is certainly all but over, this drive really comes down to pride. On one side, you got a team trying to show they're willing to fight all the way to the end. And then the other, they don't want to give up a touchdown at this point in the game.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. One more time for Williams. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, you want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams are able to edge a bit closer.
Makes the score Niners 37, Rams 17.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. Let's try to get even closer with an outside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The run here with McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. So a win here for the 49ers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.